Hi y'all, this is Gina. Welcome to my channel. I hope everybody had a blessed Christmas. And now we got the new year to look forward to. Let's hope that this one's going to be better with everything going on in the world today. Anyways, as you can see, we're over here going to make some flowers. And I had a lot of people ask me how I made my flowers. And what I do is I use foam and paper too, but I prefer the foam. And I had just placed an order called Silky Foam. I don't know how it's going to react to making my flowers. It's called Silk Foam. So, and I had recently made a bunch of my other flowers, but I'm running low. And now I'm just going to go ahead and stock up on a bunch of different colors of flowers. And in this project, you're going to need your tools for your flower making. And I have this sponge. I use that's from my Tim Holtz thing. And you're going to need something like to poke your centers for your flowers. These are the die that I'm using today on my flowers that makes this size. And this one makes the smaller size, which is this one right here. And I tried this die. It's really pretty. They're very beautiful dies that I have, or Gerald says, hey, my bird. So if you hear something in the background talking, it's my bird. And if he starts screaming, help me, don't believe him. He's just talking. This die makes this flower. I put this one and this one together. And I forgot this one when I was testing this flower out last night, and I said, "Oh my God, I forgot the little one." So I'm kind of upset on this one because how it is very pretty dye. I'm not saying that it's not. It cuts out all this. Let me see. All these little they're for the stamens. These are the stem that you use for the stamens. So I turned around and I said, "Well, I'm not going to use this one." And it cuts out the center on each of the dies. See, like this one, it cuts that one out. As you can see there on all the flowers. And I kind of don't, I do and I don't like it because I had to use the little cutout part to connect my stamens in. And yeah, let's go on. And then you're going to need a hot iron. As you see, I have my hot iron here. And of course, your glue gun. And let's get on with it. I went ahead and pre-cut it, the flowers that I'm going to use. I'm not going to use this one because I don't know. So I do and I don't. And I cut it out my leaves because I didn't put a leaf on this one, and I said, oh, I forgot my leaves. So I did want to put my leaves on my roses. Like when they're in, when like that on my roses. So anyways, enough said. Let's go ahead and start with this project. When you die cut these, and I was going to go on Cricut, on my Cricut Maker, and go in and images and see what kind of flowers they had. I want bigger flowers because I use these on my projects such as embellishment boxes. I use a lot of flowers. I use a lot of flowers in my cards making and such like that, and my tags and stuff. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do? Oh, and I forgot to mention. Yes, you're gonna need some ink and a brush and a wire. This is a wire for your stemons, and of course a pair of your wire cutters. So what I'm gonna do with these, I need a permanent ink, and this one I'm using the Ranger Distress Oxide Festive Berries. I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of do the center on all of them. And I want to do I need to do the leaves too. So I'm just going to do the centers on these. And you'll see why. I'm sorry, I'm shaking the camera. I just now noticed that when I was looking up. And I'm going to go ahead and get for the leaves because I do want those inked up. And put that there. I guess we can remove those since we already know what kind of dye I'm using. Not too much, just a little bit. Since these are foam. And I probably forgot to mention that I am going to use these are the stemons that I had placed an order on Amazon. I love these colors. They're really pretty. I got these on Amazon. So I'll link the product code on the description box below. I should have done a haul on that. I don't know. I don't know. Not much of a I did a few, but I guess to let people know what you're buying in your craft room. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I don't know. I I don't like to buy flowers, y'all, when y'all can make them. You know, you're a crafter, make your stuff. I had a friend ask me when I did my Christmas swap. She asked me in she said, sorry y'all. She asked me, "Do you make your flowers? All of them?" I go, "Yeah." Everything's handmade? Everything. And she was like, oh my goodness. Your flowers are gorgeous. I said, well, thank you. And I'm just going to wash my hands right quick, y'all. I like these little Lysol packs because I have to have wipes in my craft room. To get the alcohol and stuff off my fingers. Not the alcohol, the ink. Which that green is a permanent ink, and it's really hard to get off my fingers. And not working too good today. Let me wash my hands right quick, y'all. I don't want this to stain my flowers. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So what I do when I start my flowers, since this is a big one, I'm going to use the big ball. And that. I'm going to bring this in a little closer so y'all can see. I'm going to try to bring my camera up. Sorry, y'all. So what I do is just get my, my flower and just let it sit. Do you see how it's poofing out? And that's what you want. And I just do this all the way around. And you want to stretch it. Stretch your petals. All the way around. I can't wait to get this silky foam. Because I think that's going to work better. This is just the dollar store foam that I bought, I think last year. Yeah, because last year I was making the little lollipops for the Valentines. And yeah, I bought these foam pack from the dollar store. So I said, well, I'm just going to use these up till I get my other silk, because that's going to be a little different, the silk foam. And just stretch it with your fingers and your thumbs. Because this is foam. And I'm not going to lie to y'all, you're going to get blisters sometimes. But other than that, after you get used to it, you won't have that problem no more. I got blisters on me making other crafts, y'all. Rolling paper. Whew. Yeah. It's the story of the crafter's life. And just stretch it on your ball. And I use the biggest ball. It's easier for me to work with. I use the smaller one for the smaller flowers. You see how I just stretch that foam? Let me move my iron out of the way, so I don't want to get burned. Then I'm going to start with this bottom part and put a little glue. Hate that glue. And with the points at the ends, I kind of normally stretch them out a little bit. It's been raining out here, y'all. All day. 70-degree weather all week. And then turn around. Just rain on New Year's weekend. And with this part, y'all, I'm just going to add a little glue. And get this part off my fingers. A little glue all around here to there. To finish your rose. I hate that glue. Oh, not too much, girl. Because it will seep through. I'm trying to get the glue off my tips here on my fingers. Okay, you're going to start with your flower from the last petal. And let me move my glue gun and bring back my iron. Because see, sometimes want to give it a little heat because it is foam. And just kind of stretch it out. And start foaming your rose all the way around. Pull too hard. And don't pull too hard like I do sometimes. Because I do pull sometimes too hard. Now when you get smaller, I'm going to use this one here. Anybody want a bird? No, I couldn't give away Gerald. Sometimes he gets on my nerves. He'll just start screaming, "Mama, Mama, help me, help me." Yeah. Sometimes he just gets on my nerves. Okay. Oh, that thing is hot. And you can use the stamens for your center, or I use pearls. I have a bunch of these corsage pins. I don't know why I got these, and they're really pretty. And I'm going to use a corsage pin for my center. See what I mean, y'all? And your flower is gonna, you know, look like that. You have to keep working with your flower. I just cut a bunch of them, and I cut the the pin part. Oh, y'all, be careful when you do, if you use one of those. And I didn't break my other tool out. I just bend it around because I don't know if I'm going to use this, where I'm going to use it. So I'm just going to leave it like that. And there you go. And then let me add a little. I don't want glue on that. I just know, what are you doing there for, Gina? That wind's picking up, y'all. And there's one. We can get the glue. Webbing, I hate that. I hate this glue. And there's one flower, y'all. Then you just go around. And do another one. I can't pronounce her name very well, but I will link her down in the descriptions below, because I've learned from her how she does hers. You know, I've never done it like this. I don't know if y'all can see me, because I because you don't want to I'm laughing at you. He always seems to be talkative when I'm doing a video. I haven't done it this way. That's why I'm trying it out. See if it works. I did the same on the Yellow Rose of Texas. I did that one last night, just trying it out. And Oh, big old mess there. Made me think about my honey last night. He was telling me, "Man, babe, guess what I'm doing at work? Putting windows in." Well, besides that, he's a glazer. They make large windows for buildings, and they did the new hospital in New York City. He said, they got this tape. It's kind of like the tape you use. I got all kinds of tape, babe. What are you talking about? That reversible tape. Oh, yeah, I use that. Yeah, that's what I said. I let him talk on. Whatever. He says, it's a mug to get off. I go, it don't come off. I begin to learn to find that out. I said, what are you doing? Well, we put the black reversible tape on the windows. They don't want us to put the pookie on because they want it to look pretty. And I have to do a mock-up. Now they want this gray tape instead of the black. I can't take that stuff off. Yeah, I had to stop and think about how I'm going to say that phrase. Anyways, I go, that stuff doesn't come. Once you lay it, it's a done deal, babe. He goes, well, this stuff is mighty strong. I just died laughing, y'all. I did. My children in the background. I got Darla said she thought I was sewing because I've been doing some sewing. And she thought I was going to go back to sewing. I fooled ya. I'm doing a little video for the peoples on YouTube, Mama. And she's like, whatever. She's a beagle, y'all. Part beagle and Jack Russell. Okay. And she's trying to get out of her little hole there. In between my little drawers, I have a fabric. I call it my fabric drawers. When it rains, she hides down there. She's scared of the rain. She don't like the rain. Everybody's getting snow. East Texas getting rain. See that? That hurt. Right on my thumb. Right on my thumb. I'm supposed to go get my hair done, y'all. I hate driving in rain, y'all. I had a bad experience. Especially in the dogs run. Gerald has been fibbing to the dogs all day long. He likes to see them run. I think that's what the deal is. When he says that, it sounds like he's saying Urkel, but he's saying, I think that's his call. Let me know that daddy's home. And every time he goes, Urk, uh-oh, they think, oh, dad's home. No. He's fibbing. Don't believe him, babies. Don't believe him. On this one, let me get a little glue. I hate that. Trying to decide. They're so pretty, y'all. My diamonds. I'm trying to think. I think I'm going to go with this more fuchsia look. Yeah, I call the hair lady. I'm going to use one. I'm going to go with 4. I don't want to go get my hair done. I'm going to get it all platinum out because this gray is just it's taking over, so I'm just going to go platinum. Oh my god, I forgot to time my video, y'all. I really did. I always got over or whatever. I don't want to make them too long, you know, and then, oh, you went over the limit. Really? I should have brought them other tools. Okay. He's so full of it today, y'all. I think he knows I'm filming. I really do. I make a pre-hole, y'all, because of this, all this glue. He is so full of it. Oh, okay. And with this, once I pull them in like that, I just kind of make them like that. And I put it up. I don't know why I do it all the time, y'all. When I make them, they end up like that. But this ink, I don't know, it doesn't stay. Maybe that's why. Okay, I can't pronounce her last name, so I don't want to butcher her last name. She's a Polish lady, and I'm on her Facebook group on flower making. And the lady that made these taught us how to make these flowers is Amelia. I can't. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Isn't that a pretty flower, y'all? Really? Okay, I don't know what happened in my video. It the weather knocked out my my internet, so I'm having to go back to the use your data thing. But anyways, like I said, the gal, she's Polish, and I'll link her name down in the bottom of the video because she's the one that taught us how to do these flowers on Facebook, and they're really pretty. I forgot to put my leaves. To make these leaves, I'm gonna well, I'm gonna butcher this too. I don't know. What do you call this? The rain's coming down hard, y'all. Yeah, I'm putting them back on the iron just a little bit. Red. And there you go with a pretty rose. From East Texas, y'all. And I'd like to thank you for joining me in on my flower making session. I got another project. I'm going to finish all my flowers that I have already cut out for the rest of the day. And y'all, don't forget to stay safe out there and be kind to one another and enjoy the rest of your vacation and a happy New Year's. Bye, y'all.